everybody. Welcome to the Ripka Edit. I'm Heidi Ripka, and I'm so happy that you're joining me here this evening. And I want to kick off with showing you something very special. Our theme for tonight is celestial. And the reason why I picked the celestial theme is because tomorrow I am taking my daughter Chloe back to college. And I was thinking of a special gift to give her to wish her good luck in her junior year at college. And one of the things that I always say to my children is, I love you to the moon and back. And if you're a collector of Judith Ripka and you've been following us for years, you probably know that we have several symbols that are synonymous with the brands. The biggest one is hearts, but moons and stars has been a part of Judith's collection for literally decades now. And since we had so many pretty moon and star pieces to choose from, I picked some of my favorites to show you. I did order one for my daughter, which I'll show you at the end. And hopefully you'll understand why I find these pieces so special. So the first style I want to show you is this moon and star ankle bracelet. Judith Ripka loves her ankle bracelets. We have many different kinds. If you go on jtv.com, you can see different themes, but this is the moon and star version. You could see here, we have a Southampton textured moon with a little star. We have an all pave belle luce star next to it. We repeated it again, that pattern, so you get two of the pave stars, the pave belle luce stars, and three of these beautiful textured dimensional moons and stars. Now, this one has our signature Judith Ripka lobster claw closure, which makes it really easy. We put an oversized link on the other end to close it. It's on a very pretty chain, but right before we went live, I got a text from our team at JTV saying, hey, I know you're showing these pieces, but they've been hot. And the ankle bracelet, with the exception of the one that I am holding here, is sold out. So this one has 33 points of Belle Luce. The one I have is a size 9. So you could go onto the JTV website. This is style 1CSMFA. You'll see it says waitlist only. If you want the size 9, go ahead and put your name down, click the button, and this one will be sent to you from JTV. I'll be sending it to them, and they'll be sending it on to you. It's a great piece. This one is in 14 karat gold clad. Okay, so if you're not familiar with our clad, it's sterling silver with many layers of genuine 14 karat gold over it. I mix it with my real gold. It's a beautiful shade of gold. And so this is the celestial ankle bracelet. The next item I looked at for her is something that I wear quite frequently. I'm sure you've seen, if you follow us, pictures of me wearing it. And it's this sunburst. It's a sterling silver sunburst on this beautiful medallion of a turquoise blue enamel. It's so vibrant. I love wearing this piece to brighten up when I'm wearing all white clothes. I wear it with navy. I wear it with printed clothes. It's so pretty. And what we did was this really oversized loop to make it really modern, an oversized bail. And this is one of our push-in bails, which is so great. It's such an easy mechanism to use. This little piece here, it just pushes in like that. So easy to take on, take off. And the reason I did this is because so many of us collect medallions these days that you could easily take it off, put it on a necklace with a bunch of other medallions, but it does come with this fabulous 20-inch chain right here. It's a very modern length. Let me put it back on to show you better. And Judith Ripka uses rhodium plating on all of our sterling silver jewelry. The advantage to that white rhodium is that it keeps it nice and white and bright. It helps make it sparkle even more. It's a very reflective metallic metal rhodium. And this necklace, as I mentioned, it's 20 inches, but it does have sizing. You know what? I take that back. It's 24 inches. It's 20 inches at the shorter length, 22 inches here, and 24 inches here. As I'm looking at it, I'm saying to myself, this looks too long to be 20 inches. So it is 24 inches in total. The back is finished with one of our beautiful back plates, all pierced. And again, it's a great style. I like wearing my necklaces a little bit shorter, but being that it's 24 inches, you could wear it longer. It has a custom Judith Ripka lobster claw in the back with our beautiful berger texture. And again, we use these oversized rings, just like I showed you on the anklet, so that it's really easy to open up and put on. So this is the enamel sunburst medallion. That has 40 points of Bella Luce, if you were curious. The next piece I was looking at for her is beautiful. This is such a great, versatile piece. It's really got all the bells and whistles on it. And one of the things that, if you're new to the collection, you might not be aware of is we consider designing jewelry 360 degrees. We know that things move and twist and flip. And so when we make a necklace like this with these elements, we make sure that the front and back is finished. So if this little moon that I'm showing you here twists and turns, it won't look like an unfinished piece behind it. It will be completely finished. So I'm going to walk you through this a little bit. So this is 36 inches. It has on it these really sweet little high polished silver stars that are dimensional. They come to a little point. They're not flat. They kind of feel like the stars that you'd see on an admiral's, military jacket. Those kind of stars that kind of stand out and have that little seam in the points, which is, I think, really cool looking. Then we have this star. It's open in the center. It has Pave Bella Luce on the front. If it turns over, you have your double layer of texture on the back. And these stars that I showed you before, those are throughout the whole chain. The other element is this Pave Bella Luce moon. Again, texture on the back, and that pattern repeats. So that if you want to wear it long at 36 inches, it's well laid out. You could actually put an enhancer on here if you want to. A lot of times I like to double my necklaces. So this is great. Like today on this neckline, I would certainly wear it doubled because it would just hit in a funny place if I was to wear it long. If I was wearing something with a higher neck, if I was wearing a turtleneck, I would wear it longer. If I was wearing a tunic, it would look great long. And I like having the versatility of having 36 inches to play with and wear it more than one weight. For me, the jewelry that I keep in my jewelry box, I want to know that I have options, so that when I'm getting dressed in the morning, I can't say, oh, I love that necklace. I really want to wear it with my outfit, but I can't because it's going to be a problem with my neckline. So that's what's really great about these 36-inch necklaces. The other thing is, when you have a lobster claw that's this big, if you have an enhancer, you could either wear it over the chain or you could turn it around and put the enhancer through the lobster claw. That's something that we do a lot in our collection. So this one has 1.80 carats of Pave Bella Luce. So it's got a lot of sparkle in it. And again, it's all sterling silver, rhodium plated. Now, the next piece that I want to show you is what I have on here. I don't know if you've noticed it. This one is one of my favorites. So back in, I think it was the late 90s, maybe it was the early 2000s, Judith started her collection in the 70s. Let's just preface it by saying that. And when she did, everything was made of 18 karat gold and diamonds. And as we moved forward and gold went from 350 an ounce to where it is now, which is, I think today it was over 1900 still an ounce and keeps going up and down, but it's a lot more expensive than it used to be from the days we started. So we started introducing sterling silver and clad to make it attainable luxury. But going back to the story about this design. So this was originally designed about 25 or so years ago in 18 karat gold and diamonds. It was a custom design. A customer came to her and said, I want something special, something that symbolizes exactly what I was saying earlier about love and the moon. And so we came up with this design. So here you have our beautiful little man on the moon. He has a really sweet face. It's kind of hard to see him a little bit, but we also have some burnished CZ that are in a star cutout. I'm trying to figure out how to get it so that it doesn't blow out like that. I know if you're watching on Extra, then you're able to see the little icons of these images. So that's the moon. Then we did our little dangling heart here. That's also with the Pave Bella Luce. Then we did this heart. Look at this beautiful heart. Now this one has Pave Bella Luce down the center, and then we burnished some stars with Bella Luce in each star. And then we have one of our signature links on either side. Let me show you. Again, with delicate micro Pave Bella Luce. And this, like the anklet I was showing you, is in 14 karat gold clad. So that's layers of genuine gold over sterling silver. This is 20 inches. It does have sizing bar at, or sizing ring rather, at 19 inches. But what I was playing around with earlier, because I wanted to wear it a little bit shorter so it was easier for you to see it on my neck, this is a gorgeous, rich textured link necklace that I have on here. But because of the size of the links, I could take, it's our signature custom claw, I could take it and I could put it right into one of these links. So I'm not limited to just using the sizing ring that we used here. I was actually able to make this significantly shorter, wearing it a little bit closer to my clavicle so that you could see it. And it was also, I felt, in a place that just hit my neckline of this top better. It has these bows, so this way it wasn't draping too low with the bows. You could see it really clearly. And so this one has 95 points of Bella Luce, and the pieces on here are significantly larger than what we were looking at. They're a little more dainty on this chain, but these, I actually noted the sizes because I think it's important for you to understand. So the moon is approximately 1.5 inches, and the heart is approximately 1/2 inch by 3/4 inch, these two bigger pieces. So just so you have an idea of those. So a great style, a true classic Judith Ripka, direct from couture design. If you're an avid Judith Ripka collector or new to the collection, just understand that this is how the brand really got started. It does have our beautiful textures, but it's not as texture rich as some of the other pieces that a lot of people have become accustomed to seeing on our collection. So the last piece I want to show you, I actually have on my wrist tonight. And this is the piece that I had ordered, fortunately, last week for my daughter. So I already have mine. This one, though, is like I was saying about the ankle bracelet, it's sold out. The one I have here that I'm going to send back to JTV is the last one. And I picked this for Chloe because I felt that it just had everything on it that I thought she would love. I thought she would love the whimsy of the charms dangling. It's an easy piece to wear on its own. I had it layered with these Italian bracelets that I wear all the time in clad and in silver, and I'm going to be bringing these back to you in a couple of weeks, so stay tuned if you like those. But back to this celestial charm bracelet. So on here we have a Southampton moon with the little star. It's actually a scaled up version to the one that we looked at earlier on the ankle bracelet. Then followed by this beautiful star that, if you could see that, how can you miss that green glow? That is a prong set Savorite. How beautiful is that? It's surrounded by Pave Bella Luce. Then we have this prong set blue topaz moon, one of those infamous blue moons. And I believe I saw that at the end of August, we will get a blue moon. And then followed by another one of these stars. This one just has a prong set Bella Luce in the center. And then we ended here with another all pave Bella Luce star. And this is an interesting piece because of the way we attach these. Hold on, let me just do that. So each of these charms are on what we call a spinner. So you know how sometimes you have a charm bracelet and it gets stuck in the upward position? These will always spin because of how we do this. You see, if I go like that, it kind of spins around. We have this bar, so it's attached to it, as opposed to attaching it to these links. If we just attach to the links, which is a traditional way of doing it, they would kind of get stuck. They wouldn't move as easily, but this kind of rolls with the piece, which makes it really nice. It's just a better mechanism for when you have a charm bracelet. This is also on a textured chain. This has our signature lobster claw at the end. And this one, let me just measure what size they sent me here so you know what I have left. So this one is 7 inches. So I believe that is an average. So go ahead, if this is what you were interested in, this is style 1-5, B as in boy, 3RA, and you could go and order it, go on wait list. And when I send this back, they'll send this one directly to you. Again, sterling silver, rhodium plated to protect the silver, prevent it from tarnishing. And these charms, these are all finished in the back. So the nice thing is also, yes, if it flips over, it's finished on both sides, but you also have the option of wearing it on the stone side or on the textured side. It has 53 points of the blue topaz, 5 points of Savorite, and a carat 5 of Bella Luce. So really very pretty piece. And that's what I wanted to show you. So I appreciate all of you for joining me this evening. I'll be back next Wednesday with another edition of the Ripka Edit. I will be on my way to Wisconsin tomorrow morning to get Chloe settled into her new apartment. I hope everyone has a great weekend. I will be very busy unpacking boxes and making beds and making her apartment beautiful. So I hope your weekend's way more exciting than mine. But I will see you all next Wednesday. Have a good night. Bye-bye.